I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
And the champ is here. On my soul. Champ! Let's turn up, man. Let's turn up a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying?
The champ is here!
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived! The champ is here!
Yup.
The champ is here!
Yeah.
The champ is here!
I am, champ. I am here, champ. On my soul. All right? It is the toughest of all things, tough in this world, maybe. Toughstino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe for your player partner. On my soul. For your player partner, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. Salute to everybody that's in attendance already. And salute to everybody that may watch this. All my moderators and members. Most importantly, salute to y'all overall. All right, Duke your guard. Salute to you. Yada that mean. Itchy sodas. Salute to you, champs. On my soul. Katie Huff. Salute to you, B and Z. Salute No Jumper Curse. Me, Avi. Hood fella for you. Salute to you, champ. On my soul. Mr. Voltronic. Charming Pilot. Salute for the hoodie hood with the goddamn 5 bricks. Salute to you with the early bricks. Something like for the Monday. Salute to you. To the hood. On my soul. Reggie Watson. Organic Soul Gumbo. Damo. Salute to y'all. Corsley. What up? Salute to you, champion. On my soul. Billy Mack. I see you in the cut. Salute to you, champ. On my soul. Lauren. Salute to you. Ron Jones. Look at everybody, champ. The Guard 200, my brother. Salute to you, champion. Steffi Weffy, championa. Salute to you. Hodge Mims, what up? Salute to you, champ. We here, man. We here on a good Monday. On a good Monday, all right? Of course, we got some gossip from VELL, all right? Of course, we gonna hit niggas with the VELL gossip. VELL is freshly shaven. It's a freshly shaven, half Kiwi, half VELL. On my soul, all right? Also, Wack 100 issues his final words, he says, all right? His boogeyman words to Pooseman, all right? Pooseman's been floating around, talk about some Wack killer shit, so we're going to see what Wack 100 has to say about that. But what I want to start the whole part off with is your man Flakko, champ. Flakko's wild, but Flakko's wildin', champ. He's saying that Celeste Rivas Hernandez's mom sold her off to David. It's a nasty narrative, and I have to call niggas out when I see something is disgusting, all right? So we're going to do that. Hit the like button, subscribe. Please make sure it's rolled up. Don't hold up. We not folding up, champ. We not folding up, champ. All right? For we are here. Salute to y'all. No more pump faking is involved. On my soul. Let's go. On my soul. Oh, shit. Look, I was so hasty. Right? I was so hasty that I didn't even bring the whatchamacallits up. On my soul. The whole whatchamacallits. September 10 break with the goddamn 10 bricks. By brick. On my soul. Champ. Salute to you, champ. On my soul. I'm working on when niggas send the donations, I'm going to have bricks fall. From the whole screen, it's going to be bricks. It's going to pile up like... You know what I'm saying? Every time somebody send a dono, it's going to be brick by brick. It's going to pop up. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it. I be doing everything myself, so sometimes it take a little time. But salute to y'all for bricking it up. Pause, right? Your man Flakko's tweaking. I'm not going to lie. Your man Flakko's tweaking. New David timeline proves, all right? So he's saying this proves that Celeste's family helped him hide his crimes, all right? And in the thumbnail for this, which, you know, he hams up the thumbnails at all times, it says, where's that? They sold her. Right? Right there. Boom. They sold her. Right? Nasty narrative, nasty thoughts, but we're gonna get into it. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'm going to violate. Oh, I'm going to violate.
People are finally addressing the big elephant in the room when it comes to this David and Celeste murder investigation, and that's Celeste's parents, Celeste's family. See, Nancy Grace went scorched earth on Celeste's family earlier today, and then the private investigator, Steve Fisher, did an interview with Jadion where he sort of revealed some sketchy things involving Celeste's family as well.
What are you saying, Dave Mack? What are you saying till we find out what the next step is going to be? The next step is an indictment. That's the next step. The long dead body of this little girl found in D4VD David Anthony Burke's Tesla, found one day after she would have turned 15. She was just 13 years old in the 7th grade when her family reported her missing. She was with D4VD, and after that, they never said another word.
Which is not true. So what Nancy Grace is saying, so y'all niggas is getting y'all information from Nancy Grace. Right? That's who this is, right? Y'all getting y'all information from Nancy Grace. So what she just said is that the family reported her missing on when she left the first time when she was in the 7th grade, and never reported her missing again, which is absolutely false. They reported her missing 3 times, and I have another video right here that's going to back up everything I say, champ. Police visited Celeste Rivas Hernandez's home nearly a dozen times. And that was just in the last year that she was missing and coming back and missing again. The only thing Nancy Grace is good for, it looked like she probably got seasoning on my soul. It looked like with that hairstyle, you know what I'm saying? It looks like she can cook some good grub on my soul. I would take a plate from Nancy Grace. I would take a good plate, good pie. On my soul, good casserole. You know what I mean? I would take that from Nancy Grace. On my soul. But as far as information, I don't take my information from shock jocks. September 10 break with the 5 gifted. 5 of y'all will become members, champ. On my soul. 5 of y'all will become members, champ. On my soul. Champ. Salute to September 10 break for the I'm gonna just say that's 50 breaks. On my soul. And it's gonna tell me who hiding. On my soul. It's gonna tell me who hiding. But yeah, nasty work. Nasty work. Right? Nasty work. Continue.
Nothing. Where have they been all this time? Why are we the only ones banging the drum, demanding justice? Brian Fitzgibbons, this is very odd behavior on the parents' part. Never issuing a public plea, never thanking the LAPD for finding their girl, never demanding justice. I'd be laying on the front steps of the courthouse screaming for justice.
Yo, bro, right? You're lying. You're lying. See, because if you was a parent, you would already be in contact with the police. As they was. See, y'all letting, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Listen, this whole content shit is either you gonna do one or two things. It's either you gonna do content and you gonna ham it up, or you gonna be the turkey with cheese. On my soul. On my soul, it's only 2 ways. Either you gonna ham it up or you turkey with cheese. I'd rather just turkey with cheese. On my soul. I'm a turkey guy. Fuck it. I'll take the turkey with cheese, champ. This is crazy work, champ. This is crazy work indeed, champ.
Nothing. Radio silent. And now an indictment is set to go down, and they're what? What? Where are they?
Yeah.
I take something else. I take something else from Nancy. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to see about that, Nancy. I might have to see about that, Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Champ. Like music to my ears, champ. That shit was like music to my ears, champ. Man. Yo, bro, this shit be crazy, right? When people get online and they ham it up and then other people use that as their receipts. Then they go on their platform and say, oh yeah, the mom sold her off. Like, bro, what? What, bro?
It's incomprehensible, the fact that there hasn't...
I'd like to see that again,
and they're
Nancy.
what? What? Where are they?
Yeah, it's incomprehensible, the fact that there hasn't been a large outcry from her family.
Fair point, but also unfair. Now, grief come in different ways. People grieve in different ways. I'm personally not at the stage yet where I have enough information to where I'm ready to go complete scorched earth on the family, but they did make some fair points. When Celeste...
Bro, listen, when you put on a thumbnail, and trust me, I believe I'm the king of thumbnails. I just believe that. I may be the king of thumbnails. Right? But my thumbnails is usually in a joking manner. When you go as far as to say they sold her in the thumbnail and then the title is something similar, you can't in your video, like that's clickbait. That's clickbait. You can't then in your video say, oh, you know, I'm not totally trying to scorch earth the family. Yes, you are, champ. You are. That's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing, champ. On my soul.
Body was first discovered, the mom gave a statement to the police, and the mom says that she had a boyfriend named David. So that would show they was aware of the relationship with Celeste and David. Now, were they aware how old David was? Were they aware? The mom used the term boyfriend. I'm using the term victim. Celeste was David's victim, right? David was Celeste's perpetrator. So I don't consider this a relationship, right? She was groomed. But if the family knew David's age and they knew that Celeste was involved in a relationship with David, lock all of them up. Lock them all up. We've seen this exact same play with R. Kelly. Moms and parents were bringing their underage kids to R. Kelly and allowing R. Kelly.
See, you can't go from one extreme to the all the way on the other side, bro. And I see this is how niggas be making their content now, bro. Like, I see, like, you want to say, oh, yeah, nah, you know, maybe not. And then you want to go, nah, champ. Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. What would you have done, Flakko? What would you have done? Because I'm going to show some of what the family did. I want, if somebody's seen this piece of content, it's a piece of content where Celeste's brother reached out to somebody and he messaged them and he said some things. Hold on. I think this is it. If that nigga was acting like her brother, that's crazy. I think this is it right here. No, that's David, bro. I'm gonna find it. Cause he was talking to somebody saying The police was telling them niggas to be quiet. They was investigating it and all types of other shit, my nigga. On my soul. Facts. So I've heard that is not her brother and that's a fake Steno. See? Shit be crazy. Yo. The way this shit is being hammed up is goddamn insane, champ. It's insane, bro. It's goddamn insane.
To be with them because they wanted to benefit financially from it. So if this is what went on, parents were bringing their underage kids to R. Kelly and allowing R. Kelly to be with them because they wanted to benefit financially from it. So if this is what went on, lock up all of them and arrest them all. But we don't know that yet. We don't know the full details yet. So we have to reserve our judgment. Now, Steve Fisher spoke on the family, and I'll be real, Steve Fisher said a lot without fully getting to where he wanted to go. So the first red flag that popped up in my head that really stuck out, Steve Fisher said initially LAPD was putting out statements like, we don't know if this is a murder or a homicide. This could have very well been just, concealing the body inappropriately.
I know one thing. I know that chin is cricket. On my soul. On my soul. On my soul. I know that chin cricket, chin. It's something. The chin cricket. Might want to fix that. I mean, might want to fix that. On my soul. Hey, stick to your guns, bro, because this hill that you building, you about to die on. This is just what people do. They build hills, and this is a figure. This is figuratively speaking. On my soul. These be them nasty hills, champ. Facts. Flakko got a latex mask. He got the set it off mask. On my soul. That nigga got the set it off mask on right now. On my soul. The see-through joint. Yeah, the clear joint. He got this shit on right now. On my soul. Straight up. Straight up. This is how you know, champ. It's ham, right? It's nothing but ham, champ. On my soul.
Les could have died on her own and then they just panicked and hide the body. We don't know yet. So the homeowner stepped in, right? The house that David was renting, they stepped in and they hired Steve Fisher, the private investigator. Steve Fisher, who was tasked with discovering whether or not Celeste was murdered or if she took her own life, contacted the family. And according to Steve Fisher, he contacted the family, but it was almost impossible to get in touch with them, right? And he felt like he was badgering them at some point and he just stopped. I don't know any family who wouldn't be super receptive to any help they can get from a private investigator if the police is putting out information of she may not have been murdered, she may have, done it to herself. And then a private investigator saying, hey, I'm here to investigate whether or not she was murdered. I don't know any family that wouldn't be receptive to that help. But apparently Celeste's family wasn't too receptive.
Celeste's family never got in touch with you to find her before. The only reason why you got involved was because the owners of the house had cops coming through their house, investigating stuff, and they just didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, no, I've never been in touch with her family. I've tried. I didn't want to push them hard though, so I haven't really followed up more. But yeah, so the owners were very. It's never had anything to do with value of the house or loss of value or anything. It's had to do with they wanted to understand what happened there because they have kids around that age, and they wanted to know if, on even a spiritual level, if they could go back in that house. It was really hard for them to fathom, if it happened there, or even in fact, even that didn't happen there. Just the fact that it's tied to it, they have some real decisions to make, and they're from out of the country.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. All y'all with the pimping kids talk. Not here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. However you feel, you want to say that on your own shit. I'm not trying to even see that shit here. I'm not gonna lie to you, champ. I'm not gonna lie to you, champ. I'm not even trying to see that here on my soul. So please refrain from that type of language. Alright? Let's continue.
You know, and so they don't really understand the laws and everything. So they said, listen, we want to find out what happened. They wanted to know what the truth was, and they wanted to make sure that Celeste, got justice if she needed to get justice. Because remember, at that time, too, they're telling us there might not be any crime here beyond concealment of a body.
Go Never Stop said, what Jitty on wearing? That nigga. Yo, bro, I'm listening to what this nigga is saying, because this is the person that the Airbnb people hired to try to figure out what was going on. Right? Now, I know for sure that the family already had they thing going on with the police, and the police told them to chill out and don't talk to nobody. No matter who it is, don't talk to nobody. They had their investigation going on with the police. This man is not a police officer. He's a private investigator, which he probably had some information. But, all right, I can see why the family probably didn't speak to him if they was working hand in hand with the police. You know what I'm saying?
Which was never true. I don't know why LAPD came out and said that, but they were making it sound like this might have been like an overdose or something, and they made a bad decision. There was nothing like that. It was never anything like that. This was a guy who's a predator. I don't know why it took this long to get where we're at. I'm glad there's finally Pierce justice is coming, and it doesn't seem like there was this real urge. It wasn't like maybe the
sense of urgency.
Yes, yeah.
These are questions, not accusations, until we know more information or until we know certain things are facts. But why wouldn't the family...
There was no sense of urgency is not a question. On my soul. There was no sense of urgency is not a question. That's a statement. On my soul. Black McBain said, so the police were that incompetent. That's basically what they're saying. Now, they be that. They do be that. But to go as far as to say that the family somehow sold her to son is quite insane to me. Rated R said, what the F is the family supposed to do? I believe exactly what they did. Fuck it. I'm going to build my hill. Until something else come forward, and not no goddamn gossip, till something else come forward saying, yo, they was really ODing. Like, nigga, I'm not about to go on no gossip when Shorty mourning the loss of her daughter. Nigga, this is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all know my vibe. I don't play none of those games, bro. You can't really understand unless you've been through it. You can't understand until you've been through it. Facts.
Want to get involved or want to meet or want to be in touch with somebody who's trying to get their daughter justice, especially if the police is at this point saying, we don't know if it's a murder investigation, and the private investigator is saying, I'm going to find out and prove it's a murder. Why wouldn't you want to get involved with to me, it doesn't make no sense whatsoever. It's inconsistent with what we would expect from a grieving family, right? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Now, the part that really
it makes sense, bro. It makes sense. They got a goddamn track record, right? They got a track record. They got a track record with the police on their daughter, bro. They got a track record. You acting like they don't they wasn't in contact with the police in the investigation. See, yo, bro, y'all niggas love gossip. On my soul. Y'all niggas love that shit. I heard this and I heard that. Yo, bro, shit crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy work, champ. It's crazy work.
Put me out is, and this is more proof that this relationship with Celeste and David was not a secret, was somebody from Celeste's school or near the school or association with the school from their little community. When she first went missing, somebody contacted David's management and let them know, hey, there's rumors that your artist is involved with her being missing. Please return her back to her family.
But it was no secret that she was with him. In fact, somebody close to the situation, her family, the school.
Eloquence says, if we do have to ask why she was running away in the first place if something is not going on at home. Bro, look, right? Do you know anybody that ever passed away, ran away from home and passed away? Bro, you know any females, maybe perhaps in your family that ran away? And because then maybe you can answer those questions. That's my question to you. You know what I'm saying? How about the nigga that got tons of CP on his phone that's talking to this person when she's 11 years old and coercing her to do certain shit? Because the next video that I play says she took refuge at his crib. She took refuge at his house. She said she was having problems at home and she took refuge at his house. How do you make somebody feel comfortable enough to come to your house? At a grown age like that, champ. See, this is the questions that I be asking. Because things do happen at home. It do be crazy shit that be going on at home sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But who made it okay for her to do that? Ice Roll VELL with the 5 bricks says the Jala didn't fall far from the tree, champ. Oh, my soul. Oh, my soul. Her fella for you says, I ran away to my granny house a few times. Shit, I wanted to run away a couple of times. I just never did. I tried to one time. I believe I packed a bag and I was walking down the crib, walking down the block, and my pops was like pulled up on my shit like, nigga, you come back to the crib type shit. I was like, all right, because I didn't really want to leave anyway on my soul. But it was over dumb shit, chores and all that other shit. Nigga, you know what was going on, champ. On my soul. Right? Can't play my PlayStation or world out of here. Fuck you talking about? I'm tired of this shit. There's too many dishes to wash, like. But that was me. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy work, bro.
School where she was going, wrote his management by email and said, paraphrasing it, there's a rumor that David might be involved in the disappearance of 13.
Black McBain says, when I tried to run away, it was because I thought it was better than stationary poverty. Turns out mobile poverty is worse. Facts. 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 You always think the grass is greener, but just imagine if you have a predator on the other side of the phone or computer telling you, oh, well, you can do whatever you want over here. It's candy and joy, and we'll be in love forever and all this other shit, man. I ain't have nowhere to go. I was just walking with a bag on my show. Real Shabazz says too many different dishes. Facts, bro. Goddamn. Out of here. What are you talking about? Wild cups. What are you talking about? How is there so many cups in this house? I'm out of here. Word, they would hide my consoles, talk about some you can't make no money playing off that video. Yeah, like, yo, listen, man. Listen, man, it be all types of reasons why a child may run away, drugs, whatever the case may be, champ, right? The facts remain that there's no evidence or proof saying that the mom sold her off or anything like that. All these niggas is doing is gossiping and making goddamn allegations up as far as we know now. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Year-old, Celeste reads her name. If that's true, please make sure she gets home quickly. And she got home. She arrived the next day, and that email was received by his management company, and they did send it to him. I have proof of that. He was aware of it. So then she arrives back home, but then she runs away again. He was grooming her. He's a predator. And
right.
This is not the only girl he was involved with. It was underage. When
right.
Celeste ran away on Valentine's Day, she showed up in the area. Oh, this is the exact.
So where does he was grooming her, and the mom, which I didn't hear, and this is another thing, I didn't hear much about a dad. I don't know if there was a dad in this situation, but he keeps saying the mom, right, or the family. So whoever they want to speak to him, right, they was dealing with the police, which you're about to watch in just a minute. What does all of this mean that they sold her off? That's just my question, bro. Why would you come online with that narrative? And then try to play it off like, I'm not saying it. The private, no. He's not saying that. He's saying they didn't want to speak to him. On my soul.
Exact same day that they're actually taking possession of the new house that they rented, my client's house.
Yes, sir.
Of course, my client doesn't. My client thinks it's Josh Marshall, his manager, but they take possession of it. So on that day, he's got Celeste runs away that day, and she's at the old house, the one where they did that live stream, delete everything, and he's got another minor at the new house, a mile and a half away, and I've got pictures of that. So, that can be.
This is kind of all new about there being like a new minor. If you can reveal, how old was this other minor that David was dealing with?
She was 16 and 17.
She was 16.
This was going on for a while.
Celeste and David was not a secret. If somebody who has some type of affiliation with Celeste's school knew, don't you think the parents would know as well? And if the parents knew, why is there no reports of the parents talking to the police about David and Celeste? Why is there nothing that's coming out where, hey, brother, parents been reported David for being inappropriate with their daughter? Now, Steve Fisher will say that the parents were reporting Celeste as a missing kid to cover their tracks from his perspective because she was never really missing. They knew exactly where she was at, and she would come and go. Like, she would come for like family events and then leave and be with David and be on tour and be with him for months on end. So was she really missing if they knew where she was and she was coming back and forth? No, she wouldn't be a missing child. So why was she reported missing and they kept her as a missing child? According to Steve Fisher, he believes
because you have to report them missing, bro. You have to. You don't know what she told the police. You have to, just because you ain't seen you. First of all, I know this shit from experience, bro. I done went to niggas' cribs, bro, for my little cousin. Rest in peace to Misha. I done went to niggas' cribs. I done went to the hospital for her. All types of shit, bro. She'll come back and then she'll leave again. We knew probably where she was at. One of these niggas' cribs. But guess what we had to do? Guess what my aunt had to do? File a police report, bro. File a police report, bro. That's what she had to do every time, bro. Like, bro, this should be crazy, bro. Like, to me, bro, it just be crazy. I don't know. Everybody don't have to feel the same, right? But it'd be crazy to me when people just don't let people handle their business. There's a whole bunch of other shit niggas can laugh and joke and make content about, bro. Rated R says it doesn't matter. She is not here today because of him. Yeah, bro, it's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work. Crazy work. I guess because we don't know anything else, it's just going to be all these nasty narratives coming out. Shit's crazy work.
Please, that's because, that's to get CPS from off their tracks, to get the school from off their tracks, because if she's not reported missing, well, CPS in the school is asking, why is she not at school? Why is she not present? Why haven't we heard from her, right? And that would have started more issues.
To the timeline, so I didn't know this, so it was January 2025 when that last shit happened, or 2024?
Well, she'd been gone well over a year when this was going down. I believe that live stream was 2024, January 2024. Then she starts, then in February, is when and then there's runaways, and then getting into around Valentine's Day, she runs away again. And then it's a year. It's well over a year that she's gone before we now know that this happened, according to prosecutors, in April of 2025. So she's gone a very long time. And that's been the whole thing, is piecing this together. Where exactly was she? Because we didn't really have evidence that we had evidence that she had been to the house, but not that she was like living at the house. And David would travel a lot for concerts or whatever, and nobody would stay there. So we're like, where was she in all this time? And then we find out that she wasn't truly a runaway. That's the part that's upsetting to me too, is that her family knew where she was, and she'd shown up for like her cousin's high school graduation. She showed up at a family event. There's a video out there of her arguing with the next door neighbors in the apartment complex next to her house, all while she's supposedly a missing person. And so it's all very frustrating. There's a lot of things, a lot of failures around her. And I understand she's probably a handful. I get that. But the thing is, she's a kid. That's part of being a parent. She needed direction, she needed like a direction in life. And it's not okay. They knew who he was. And it's just, I don't care how rich he is. I don't care how famous he's becoming. I don't care he's living in a mansion and he can afford to support her. It's not okay.
Make no mistake about it. If that's true, they should 100% be in the next cell next to David.
At what point I used to, like, this should be hard for me, right? Because I used to blame myself a lot because I felt like I should have had myself together in time to sort of take my cousin with me type shit. I mean, I also went through a stage where I would blame her father, my uncle. I would blame nigga shit. I even blame my grandmother, right? And then I had to think about how many times niggas did help and how many times niggas did try and fight niggas and pull out the ratchet and nigga peel off of blocks and get shot at and all types of shit, bro, that done went on, right? And then I came to the stage where I started to realize that, sometimes niggas can't help enough. Know what I mean?
we see this with R. Kelly, but just like R. Kelly, the parents are never held accountable if this is true. Right? With R. Kelly, R. Kelly got arrested. The women came out and they said, oh, my mom dropped me off to R. Kelly. My mom was the one who arranged this. The parents never got picked up, right? Because the police don't usually go after parents because usually the parents are a crucial part of the investigation. In this situation, it's just hard for me to imagine that this little girl was missing for a year plus. And if she was with David for a year plus and the police never got involved, the police never went to David, and the mom knew her quote unquote boyfriend was David, and they never told the police, hey, she's at David, go ahead and get her. But as we've seen, she was going back and forth. We got the video of her arguing with her neighbors, and that was like months after she was reported missing. So Steve Fisher is telling the truth, and in regards to they seen her go back and forth after she was reported missing. But if they intentionally reported her missing, so the police and the school system and CPS can get off of their tail for her not being at school and doing certain, man, we got to start having some tougher conversations here, man.
Listen, I agree. The parents need to be held accountable.
I was just about to ask that because one thing about the parents is, usually they don't always have to say something, you know what I mean? The family has to grieve, but I feel like this is one of those cases where the only statement I know that's out there is that the mother just said that she had a boyfriend named David. That's the only statement from the family that I've ever heard that is verified from them. So my question was going to be do you think the family is as quiet as they are because they knew who David was and they knew who she was going to, and you don't really see too much of an intervention between them?
I mean, yes, I have proof that family members have been to that rental house before. I've been with David and Celeste.
Wait, her family has been to his house?
Family members. Listen, one of the first things I put down in this case was a build. We know that David and Celeste were at Six Flags on a certain date, and we found a Build-A-Bear certificate from the Build-A-Bear place in Six Flags in her cousin's name at the house. So it's wait a minute. So she wasn't really missing. You want to know, in my opinion, what the missing persons report was about? It was to cover their ass so CPS didn't come in and say, hey, she's not going to school. What's up? If she's a missing person, you say she's not going to the school because she's a missing person. Then you don't have CPS in your life at that moment. And I sympathize. I know that they're grieving. I know they lost a daughter, but goddamn, she shouldn't have been allowed to be. She was gone a year and a half, man. A year and a half. Somebody should have said, maybe we shouldn't be letting Celeste live her own life like this. I don't care how much money he has, how famous he is. Maybe in some cultures they don't think that's that huge of an age gap. I don't care. That these are the laws that you've agreed to live under, and she's she was not 15 like it says on her death certificate. She turned 15 the day before she was found in the Tesla. She'd been in that Tesla a long time. She was 13 and 14 years old when this was happening.
Grown family members are showing up to David's mansion where Celeste be at. They're well aware this grown man with a mansion is hanging out with a 13-year-old, and they think it's normal, and they're hanging out and they're not saying nothing. David is pulling up with his Tesla at Celeste's crib to pick her up, and they know this. Yo, fam, if a dude, first off, you don't even gotta know the age.
If a dude what, bro? If a dude what, bro? If a dude what, bro? If a dude what? This is how I know niggas ain't never been through nothing, bro. If a dude what? If a dude what? You gonna bust your hammer? You gonna bust your hammer, champ? You gonna solve the case, right? Man, bro. This is how I can tell, bro. When niggas be, her fella said, did he stop his brother? No, he don't even talk about that. Right? When niggas can so easily run narrative. This is how you can tell when they never really been through nothing. That's why I like to react to videos. I don't really like to run narratives too much. I like to react to what niggas is talking about. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, bro, this should be too much. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This should be too much, bro. This should be too much, bro. The Fire Show says he still never showed proof that her parents was selling her. Facts. 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 All the gossip in the world from a person that didn't want to speak to somebody, which is the private investigator. He may have whatever clues and stuff that he has, right? But the narrative is too much. Once you start going into what the parents wanted and what they thought, man, that's where it gets nasty. That's where it gets nasty, because I'm telling you, bro, if this was my little sister, boy, you know what I'm saying? Shit, crazy work, champ. Crazy work.
If a dude who is driving a Tesla is pulling up to pick up your 13-year-old daughter, you know what you do? You call the police. But yet we'll be the bad people for asking, this don't sound right.
How they supposed to show proof they were selling her when they in court? That's not going to come out. That's evidence. Exactly, bozo. Exactly. You just proved yourself to be a bozo. You just proven yourself Bozarian, champ. This is why this is called gossip until this information does or doesn't come out. When somebody is grieving, when you start to think of everybody you see online or every situation you see online as content and not real people, that's when you start to talk before things happen. So all of this narrative could potentially be a lie, right? Without giving the respect to the people that done lost their daughter, they sister. That's my point, because you don't know, right? So why would you run this narrative? Why would you put a thumbnail that says they sold her to have everybody tune in, and that's what they thinking in their mind? You think that's right? That's Bozarian, champ. It ain't worth it. You already getting enough money, so why even do that? I can see if it was somebody that didn't have a lot of money, they wasn't monetized or whatever, they trying to really clout chase, but this man got bread, bro. Have a little bit of decency is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a little bit of decency, bro. There's people alive that we can talk about and run narratives on, champ. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The Fire Show says, man, this whole case is sad. You want to know what makes it worse, right? When people just see it as that. They see it as a case. They see it as content. Oh, let's see what else is happening with David today. They goddamn type in the name and they see whatever's happening. They ingest all this content and they want more. They want more, but the case is not moving fast enough. It's not moving fast enough for more and more. It's not going that fast. Then you have the smart ones, the evil smart ones, right? I'm smart, but I'm not that evil. You got the evil smart ones that are, you know what to make it move? Let's go with this narrative. Where I saw Nancy Grace speak about this shit 6 months ago. Let's rerun this. Like, to me, it's nasty work, but hey, it is what it is, man. If y'all like it, I love it, champ.
Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. All right.
I think it's pool nana of you to do that, champ. On my soul, I don't think you are the cousin that would get called to come find one of your other cousins like I was. I don't think your cousin's the tough cousin got bodied in Philly. I believe that. I believe that, champ. On my soul. On my soul. I don't think that you know anything about none of this shit when it comes to trying to save a family member and the type of situations that go on, bro. It's the same shit. So my cousin was a little bit older, but it was the same shit started when she was underage, and you know what I'm saying, went on for a minute. On my soul. But like I said, I wish the family justice. On my soul, whichever way it swings, right? I wish the family justice, champ. On my soul. On my soul. I'm not even gonna get to this shit right here, champ. On my soul. We're not even gonna do that, man. We gonna go straight to the gingerbread encrusted man. On my soul, like dog food kernel. Like one single goddamn dog food kernel. On my soul. Champ. You know how they be having the different color kernels? They be having the red, and they be having the light tan. On my soul. They be having the tan, they be having the light the light red. On my soul. You the tan, champ. You are the tan version. The definition of disrespect will never be defined as podcasting. All right? Wack 100's final words to Pooseman. Hit that like button, subscribe. On my soul. Champ. Crazy work, champ. Crazy work. Crazy work. Durango says, all while faking empathy and grandstanding on some virtue signaling BS. Also, bun buyers do not have the moral high ground. Nah, facts. I forgot all of that. I was so enraged, bro. I promise you, Flakko, if you was doing that content in front of me, it would have probably been a problem, bro. Man, bro. Because you don't know what you talking about for real. Nothing you saying is facts. You had one person come in here with a goddamn rage bait comment and never commented again. Niggas be hiding, champ. Oh my soul. Y'all be hiding. But I be seeing y'all though. On my soul. Pick up a SpongeBob mall. Nah, facts. Yo, I already got it up. Watch. Oh, no, I don't have it up there. I thought I had it up there, champ. On my soul. That nigga Pops. SpongeBob Pops. On my soul. This nigga right here, champ. This one, champ. On my soul. Hit that like button, subscribe. Come on, Wack, man. Tell them what you talking about, champ. The boogeyman is back.
I'm gonna hit the sounder real quick. And thought about it, man. I think I said a lie for 10-15. I'm sorry, y'all. I know everybody waiting to hear from me. They seeing the no jumper stuff go around. Listen, I'm gonna say some things. Bring some.
No, bro, you got some devil wear Prada shades on, champ. What is that? What is that? Oh my soul, you got some devil wear Pradas on. Oh my soul. Champ. You feeling glorious, champ, ain't it? You feeling glorious, champ. Champ.
Things to some people attention. Because
they too oval.
Need to be educated.
They too oval.
I know how to determine what's what, who's who, and what's going on and what's not going on. But it seems to me that we living in a time of era where everybody think we them. And everybody's not you. We wait till we get a few more people in here, and we get it going. I see them rolling in right now. Hit the subscription button, hit that boost button, tap that thumbs up, definitely leave a comment.
My son was live for 17 minutes, bro. These niggas can't hack it. Know what I mean? Niggas can't hack the live grind, champ. On my soul.
Yeah. Yesterday, well, actually last week, I was in Miami, so I wasn't around to do the No Jumper Pod. Adam hits me and say, hey, could we do a double up? Yeah, no problem. We want to do me and you 3 to 5 and Doughboy 5 to 7. Okay, no problem. About 2 weeks ago, I hit Adam and said, hey, bro, I don't know, this dude, Moose or whatever.
Poos, champ. Poos, champ. All right? His name is no longer Moose, because Moose are threatening, and a Moose will run you down for real. On my soul. A real Moose will run you down, champ. This is wild big. On my soul. That's Pooseman. Okay? Continue.
Real disrespectful, so I know you got this Monday show. I don't mind assisting you with Doughboy, but I'm not dealing with dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect your building. Man, listen, when you dealing with people, you got to know who people are. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us that come from that life, sometimes we'll come off like, it's not like that, and it really be like that.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Don't really be like nothing that nobody believe you no more, sir. On my soul. Don't nobody believe you no more, sir. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what they don't want to actually say because they a little bit afraid of you. But they all think that you just the pump fake king. On my soul. Every one of them guys, they think you're the pump fake king, champ. They sort of think you the boogeyman, but not really, champ. I think you're gonna have to take somebody chin off their face. I think you're gonna have to take somebody jaw off the side of their face, champ. You've been doing a lot of pump faking and yelling. People be yelling at goddamn laughing at you, champ. It's a lot of laughs, champ. On my soul. You gonna have to wow somebody out soon, champ.
Like Damian Porter. Damian sits there on his channel all day. He drop content all day. And he's very calm and very humble.
Salute to Lauren for the 5 bricks by brick by brick. On my soul. Straight up.
Humble. And I'm not gonna call it a disguise. I just think that's his new self. Damon come from the streets, about 4 or 5 years older than me. He's from a neighborhood, probably one of the most hated neighborhoods in South Central. And he did close to 30 years in the penitentiary.
On my soul, he did.
Let me explain something to you.
But his shirt choice is horrible. On my soul, the big fella's shirt choice is horrible. I think I'm going to start reacting to the big fella. Salute to the big fella. Shirt choice horrible. On my soul. I understand everything you just said, sir. Shirt choice horrible, champ.
You would have got an easier ride dealing with the Hoover, Damian Porter, out the gate than if you piss him off to a point to where he goes there from who he is today. Because then it's an explosion. It's an explosion, right? It's gonna keep going to explode.
You want to know the difference between you and Damian Porter, right? Damian Porter did wild years in jail. He's solid, right? As far as we know, solid. Never had no smut or none of that, right? And he don't be pump faking. See, when you keep doing certain things online, like I can't really be mad if somebody wants to roast me, right? Because that's what I do online. If you yelling at people and nobody's getting touched for mad years, the one little J Reed shit, which you say you you had something to do with, and then you say you don't have something to do with, whatever that is, champ. I don't count that because you didn't get your hands dirty. People gonna think that they can just do that to you, and you're just not believable no more. It's just a fact. I'm just gonna say what nobody gonna tell you, champ. You just not that believable no more. Straight up. It's like when you grow up and you go to Disneyland and you see all the characters, you're like, yo, I know it's a nigga inside that suit. I know it's a sweaty ass dude inside that suit. Oh my soul. That's not no goddamn Mickey Mouse. Oh my soul. Mickey Mouse, nigga. You trying to be Mickey Mouse, nigga. Champ. Yeah, bro. It's not believable no more, bro. On my soul.
A lot of us like that, bro, that been through things, had hard lives, did time in prison, you know, witnessed murders, lost family, friends, and loved ones, and just dealing with day-to-day life, to where we could have saved ourselves a lot of turmoil, a lot of time in the hole, in solitary confinement, a lot of time in prison.
Yo, bro, shut up with this Wack. Come on, man.
To come this far in our life, to allow a kid or somebody that we know can't stand on that mountain, violate and think it's a game, and run around and champion something that he feel like he got some points.
I can dig that. I ain't gonna lie. I can dig that, bro. You feel like son not as tough as you to be playing around with you like that and all that. But like I said, the more you keep barking and there's never no bite, more people are going to play with you, bro. I'm going to tell you what nobody tell you, bro. Straight up. The whole internet believes it's all bark, no bite. This is what the whole internet thinks. The whole internet, bro. We're going to keep it 100 with you, bro. This is just what they think. You know what I mean?
We didn't let enemies that if they would have scored, people would have understood because they was like that. Just win, like it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? This dude is younger than my child. He born in 95, my son born in 94. You get what I'm saying?
He born in 95?
And I'm letting all y'all know, bro, when somebody's telling you where they come from, believe them. You know what I'm saying? Believe them. You know, that's why when I was watching the Damian Porter, J Hood back and forth.
I ain't gonna lie. You don't always gotta believe them. On my soul. Somebody tell you where they from, they could be pussy still, champ. Pooseman say where he from all the time. Believe him, yeah, cool, man. Don't care. On my soul. I don't care where you from, man. Straight up.
I was watching, I was monitoring, and I was gonna make sure that didn't get there on the J Hood side. Not to say J Hood can't handle it, but J Hood's father, and I know J Hood and did a little time and shit like a lot of time, and he come from something. I know nephew real well, but
my son Wack the OG to all these guys.
Putting it on the line. He already know once he reached the point of return, it ain't no making it right. He know it's a good chance we ain't never get no get back. So the damage and the destruction and the violence and the amount of anger and the dark side of what this gonna be, it's gonna be very treacherous.
One thing I will say, Wack does whatever of these content creators is online from out there. Wack 100 know they pops or somebody, champ. On my soul, he knows all of them, champ. Or at least it's what he says, right? What does that have to do with Pooseman? What does that have to do with the pussiest of men, champ? On my soul.
We can see us that been there. Like when I watch Damian's pod, he camouflages and he's doing a great job. We all do. But we can look in each other's eyes and see. Like when he's watching that content, he knows, this ain't no play, dude, serious. He knows certain things that we say when we address, like when I told Adam, fuck what you talking about, you can get it too. At that point in time, we didn't already made our mind up what is with us and what's against us. And at that point,
bro, but did you hear what Adam told you? Did you hear what Adam told you directly after you said that shit? Probably like twice. After that second time you said that, Adam said, yo, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. On my soul, he did his Brahms. He turned into Brahms. He said, yo, I ain't trying to hear none of that. You ain't gonna do shit on the dead homies. He said that. He said on the dead homies. He said that. Adam said on the dead homies, you ain't about to do it. See, and this is what I'm trying to tell you, son, right? I'm just trying to give you what nobody gonna give you, right? Truth, champ, truth. Nobody believe. Even Adam don't believe you. Even Adam doesn't believe that you're about to do anything to him, champ. On my soul.
anybody could get it. Now this kid Moose, I don't know this kid, but he's from Northern California. And he needs to understand that it don't matter what you talking about. You down here in Southern California. The laws and the rules of this jungle is what's gonna dictate how I go. I can care less what your Sacramento politics are. This is not Sacramento. I'm from Pacoima, California, homie. Right? My neighborhood is surrounded by Hispanic gangs. That's what they get into it with. I've done time since I've been 12. Juvenile hall, camps, youth authority, Fred C. Nellis, penitentiaries, yard after yard after yard.
So you can't stand any type of Mexicano champ? So you can't stand the sight, the sound, the... Yo, bro, that shit crazy. I don't know, right? I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up like that. On my soul. This shit crazy work. Wack 100 champ. You have to explain, and this is what I want to hear, right? With the little bit of time that we have left in this video. I want to hear the reason why you didn't pop off, champ. Charming Pilot says, I wish he would stop licking his lips like that. Yo, but I didn't even notice this shit. On my soul. Nigga like a Pomeranian. On my soul. Straight up. Like a cinnamon Pomeranian.
A lot of squabbles with the brothers. But I can honestly say,
So what,
out of
bro?
my 7 riots that I was in, 6 of them was between Mexicans and blacks. So our mentality when it comes to certain things is, hey, bro, if we gonna bullshit, we bullshit amongst our people. We don't play like that with the other side of it because it can go somewhere fast. We know it's tension. It'll always be tension. It's a select few of us that choose to do business and deal with one another. We gotta understand that. Even the essays will tell you, hey, bro, you don't go playing with no brother like that because we ain't gonna let a brother play with us like that. And Adam, in this situation, was very bad. He was a very bad leader to this young man because
Ray-Ban says a lot of Cali Mexicans are Ninja K. Alright, I see a couple of people are saying that, right? So I don't know, bro. Like, the way I see it is like you should still be able to distinguish the two if you're not in that setting. You should be able to distinguish the two. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's kind of crazy. If you go to New York or like this nigga travels, bro. He travels, bro. He done been around, bro. If you go to Texas or you go to any of these other places, bro, nigga, you're not gonna act the same way to those Mexicans, bro. You're just not. You're just not. You got to be able to distinguish the two, champ. On my soul.
For his own shits and giggles and views, he could have got this young man hurt. If I wouldn't have been the man I am today, and I even lost my cool to a point, I'm looking back at it where I should have like kicked back. Like I'm looking at myself and I'm in a struggle with myself. I'm like Wack, destroying. Adam can't stop nothing. I could have parked Adam. Adam can't stop me. I'll beat the shit out of Adam when I'm in that state of mind. Fight myself. All I had to do was park him. You right there. Adam
you done park both of them?
Whole thing. If you know
you done park both of them?
The situation is, this is real shit to Adam. Like, bro, why play a game with my life and with this young man's life? I come to realize it's some real. Adam don't give a fuck about nobody but the content. He don't.
Yes, champ. Yes, thank you. As long as you realize that, I don't have to tell you the harsh truth. The harsh truth is Adam would choose content over y'all relationship any day. Any day. Any day, bro. You're just like anybody else, bro. Content. Champ.
You don't give a fuck if it costs a person their freedom, their life. You don't care. I see that, so I got to make some adjustments. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've stopped a lot of things from coming to that building. I don't even say nothing to him about it. I just feel like it's the right thing to do, but it's obvious he don't care, right? Because I'm looking at.
Why you trying to save him so much, bro? Why, like, if that is true, why you trying to save Adam so much, bro? You so down on the history and you don't like the Mexicanos because they, nigga, was it nothing more worse than your people than with Adam? Adam, why you trying to save Adam? What's worse, the history with Adam's people and us, or the history between the Mexicanos and us, champ? Which one is worse? Why are you trying to save Adam, bro? What's son name from Django? I tried to help you, champ. On my soul. What's her name from Django, bro? Sam Jackson. On my soul. On my soul, bro. You trying to say this nigga, bro. You always trying to say this nigga, bro. Stop trying to say this nigga, bro. Stop saving him. Let it happen. If you would have let it happen a long time ago, he wouldn't be playing today. He been out of the game, champ. He won't want to play no more. I'm telling you. He wouldn't want to play no more, bro. It'd be over with, champ. On my soul. Steven. Yes, champ. Steven. Champ. He just don't care. Yeah, champ. He don't care. He never cared. He never will care, champ. Don't you know this already?
At this shit, they staged this shit, and he knew where I was at with it.
Yep.
But yet he led this kid, Moose or whatever his name is, to believe Wack's cool. But yet you hear him.
Because they not afraid of you.
I never said nothing to Wack. So fuck me. Like, bro, why would you, you know what I'm saying? Why would you put this kid and his livelihood in that type of situation? It just ain't cool. I don't know. I don't know if it's just need some content. I mean, you know, I think, I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody better wake up, because I damn sure when I see certain shit, I wakes up. You know, when I seen him on up there with Jefe and Spody facing him, he said, oh yeah, I'll definitely testify against you. When I seen him say that, I'm like, okay, I know what I'm dealing with. So I'm fighting myself. You know, I got a lot of respect for his, you know, his wife, you know what I mean, his daughters, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So it's like Wack. It's like Wack, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like, Wack, you gonna take a loss. It's like, Wack, you gonna take a loss. I always said, bro. I always say, when the tough nigga don't pop off, it's a loss. I do say that. When you don't pop off, it's a loss. You lost. You want to know why else you lost in this situation? I'm going to tell you why you lost in this situation, bro. Right? Not only did you not pop off, right? But you can't pop off. And you know that. You're not going to pop off. You woulda, coulda beat Adam up and all this, but you're like, the facts of the matter is, like, this is why, like, I had to, you know, like, being a man and having a wife and all that and kids and all that shit will teach you certain things, bro. You can wild out, but you're not going to. You're not going to wild out on your wife and kids, bro. I mean, at least for the good men. We're not going to wild out on our wife and kids and put hands and feet and do all this other shit. So it looks really crazy for you to say all these things knowing that you're not going to actually do it. You just admitted to saying, bro, you know, I respect the wife and kids, and, you know, he said he was going to testify on somebody else, so, you know, the police involved, so you not going to do nothing. You're not, and you know you're not going to do nothing. You know you don't want to go to jail or nothing or any of that, bro. You know that. You got gray on your face. You're not trying to do none of that, bro. The jig is up. The jig is up, bro. Nobody believes you no more. Moose Man was scared because Moose Man is really Pooseman. But nobody's going to be that scared no more, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, champ.
You know, if you go there, you got to go all the way. We got somebody money over morals. I don't know if this is the peanut butter man. Why you didn't have that same energy for Big U? You know how to pull that shit with. I definitely had the energy for Big U.
Money over morals be in my comments too. I thought that was Munchie B shit too, but Munchie B shit is morals over money. This nigga shit is money over morals. On my soul.
See, here goes the difference between me and you, Munchie B.
That's not Munchie B though.
You wasn't in position. You got shot in your head.
That's not Munchie
right?
B though.
Because you wasn't ready. Right?
That's not Munchie B, bro.
Because if I did not have stayed in my car, I jumped out on 26 O's and nobody moved. Now, I know you can't see, but you ain't that stupid to understand that's energy. Right? What you need to do is go over there to your mama house in Lawndale before we send a gardener over there to cut them bushes.
Ah,
you business, little dude, because you be drunk, slipping, coming in Ubers. Nigga, that building ain't I'm loyal to you, blind guy. I'm telling you, I'm going to warn you. I done got several calls that you up there in an Uber, solo, slipping.
Bro, that wasn't even Munchie B, bro. That's crazy work. Yo, you gotta chill, G's. Straight up, champ. That's not even Munchie, bro. You about to threaten Munchie life and up there. Yo, please, nobody make no fake Steno pages, bro. For real, bro. That shit gonna be called Steno Tough. Niggas gonna be mad at me. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, bro. Nigga, that wasn't even me, champ. On my soul, please don't send nobody to cut my bushes, champ, because they're going to pass away. You know what I mean?
I just ignore it. I'm understanding really the landscape because that right there, and it was crazy because yesterday was a great day for me with business. I woke up to great calls, contracts coming, things happening. It was a great day. I left the house, people laboring on the house, you know, getting things ready for summertime and me to work my backyard the way I do. And
Go Never Stop says you already got one called Rough Stino. I do? Champ, please no. Nah, bro, please, bro. Hey, yo, Rough Stino, don't do that to me, champ. On my soul. Please, champ. I don't like it.
And to come to that, I had to be like, yo, Wack, you got a lot going on. You got too much going on. A lot of people depending on you. Wack, calm down. Come off of it.
See?
Come off of it. I'm in a fight with myself because, again,
you're not going to do it, though.
Can't stop me. You know what I'm saying? So, as I'm advancing, I'm like, Wack, pull back. You tripping. Calm down. You are crossing that threshold of not coming back. Right? You see this kid, he's showing you he don't want no problems. This dude is on some coward shit. He's screaming the police and nah, it's coward shit. I'm gonna call it coward shit because if you go look at when he was podding with Aunt Heffy and all them, whatever he was up there with, you look at the expression on his face, it's a whole tough act. You know, he all this, and that I remembered that. So when he sat at the table, started Mad Dog, and I seen that. And where I come from, bro, a person from another race, another set, lock eyes with you like that, that's disrespect. He don't speak, he don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying, to greet you is disrespect. And you get off. You get what I'm saying? I got Doughboy here.
Yo, bro, you about to be 50 years old or something like that, bro. You gotta let that shit go, bro. I understand, bro. Like, I understand what you're saying. But I know you wouldn't have did that to any Mexican. I know you wouldn't have did that, bro. Like, bro, you gotta chill out, bro. I know you wouldn't have did that shit to any Mexican, bro. Straight up. It's nasty work. It's nasty work, bro. If you ask me.
I don't want him, you know what I'm saying? And Adam, like, bro, you gotta stop playing in that building like that, bro. I hate to say it. You gonna do that shit with somebody from out of town who ain't familiar with shit, and it's gonna go real bad. And I'm saying this right now, because if I wasn't who I was.
Hold on, what? Yo, bro, what? Yo, these niggas be crazy with this out of town. Yo, bro, it's niggas in town. It's people, they not afraid of you no more. It's people in town. Son live 20 minutes from No Jumper. It's people that's not afraid of you no more at that damn podcast. Well, don't bring it to out of town, out of state. Because you gonna jump around with all that barking and somebody gonna put you out, bro. This is facts. Don't do all that barking around me, bro. You going out. This is just facts. I have no time for that, bro. You going out. You going out. Explain it later. You going out. And you got Creek right there. Oh, yeah, you going out. You going out. That shit y'all do don't work nowhere else. It don't work nowhere else, bro. It don't work on nobody else. This is why y'all beat each other up. That shit don't work on nobody else, bro. What's going on with this guy, bro? That shit don't work. This niggas think yelling and screaming. Man. Yo, listen, right? And I'm not mad at you. I'm just trying to tell you, they not afraid of you no more, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That shit with somebody from out of town who ain't familiar with shit, and it's gonna go real bad. And I'm saying this right now, because if I wasn't who I was today, if I'd have been 20% less than who I was today with thinking and trying to see my way through this, that shit'd be taped off, bro. Just.
Bro, you gotta stop living in your past, and you never taped off nothing before. You never taped off nothing, bro. You never had nothing taped off, bro. You never had no blocks taped off, bro. So I can't even say living in your past. Bro, I can see if B Braid said some shit like this, or J Hood, or niggas with actual bodies. nigga, you never had nothing taped off, bro. And look, even if you did, right? Because I don't know. Even if you did, right? Bro, you at an age right now where you not supposed to be acting like that. If I gotta be 50 and acting like that, I don't want to be 50 years old. I'm 50 years old, I'm trying to do this. What you said? Man, that shit just gonna happen. On my soul. On my soul, nigga, you supposed to be the OG right now, bro. You not supposed to be acting like that, bro. You supposed to be cool, calm, and collected. Nigga, maybe you supposed to just walk out like, yo, bro, y'all playing with me. All right, bro, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, bro. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm going, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of here, bro. I'm too old for this shit, man. It's either one of the two, but I'm not about to be handling my own dirty work and jumping up and yelling and screaming and all this other shit and bumping chests with Adam and all this shit like you 20 years old, bro. It's crazy work.
Real shit. Like, this is a building. You got gang members, homie.
Yo, bro, I had, rest in peace to my Uncle JJ, right? And my Uncle JJ, back in his day, he was on his Golden Glove shit, right? But my Uncle JJ, you know, fell on hard times. He was just a different guy when he was older and shit. You feel me? But you ever had one of those uncles and shit that'll try to oppress you at like a barbecue or some shit? Like niggas just be talking like he's still tough and all that. And you looking at him like, bro, I will really wash you up on my soul. I will really. It's not the 80s no more, champ. It's not the early 90s and all that other shit, champ. Your ankle backs is tarnished. On my soul. Your ACL backs is tarnished, champ. Your Achilles, you done ruptured your Achilles 2 times in your life and never went to the doctor. You think you about to stand toe to toe with me is crazy work, nigga. What? I'm doing handstand push-ups, nigga. You crazy? What are we talking about, bro? Wash you up in here, Uncle Ice. That's what we gonna call him. Uncle Ice 100, champ. Oh, my soul. It's my son, Uncle Ice right here, champ.
You know what I'm saying? This is a building with gang members and pulled up 30, 40 motherfuckers. Everybody just watch what happened in the alley on the tape. Like, at some point, you gotta be like, hey, look, bro, if we gonna do something, let's have an understanding. But when somebody's telling you they not ready, I'm not ready to do something. Acknowledge that man, because if you put him in a situation after he's told you he ain't ready to do something, you don't know what he might do. You yourself, Adam, got a family.
Adam is never gonna learn because nobody's ever going to make him learn. Y'all have already made him too comfortable, champ, until further notice. I was one of those people like, oh, eventually it's gonna happen. Nah, you know what? I say it's not gonna happen, champ. I just will say it's not gonna happen.
Family to go back to, bro. You don't know how shit gonna go, bro. That little.
Y'all got a lot of respect for Adam. Y'all got a lot of respect for Adam. You got enough respect to bump chest to chest with Adam when you want to fire off on somebody. Like Adam been banging with you for 30 years. You treat Adam like Adam done went to YA with you, champ. That's how much love and respect you give Adam, champ. Facts. Facts. You gave Adam the respect of an OG, Joe. Facts.
$2,000 that may generate from that shit, it ain't always worth it if you do that. You know what I'm saying? All the rest of the podcasters, bro, don't let nobody put you in the trick bag, homie. You know what I'm saying? Don't. You need to have understanding with that person and that individual. You know?
The king of trick bags and nasty webs, cinnamon webs. Cinnamon webs is going to tell people beware of the cinnamon webs. That's crazy work. Bro, you put people in the trick bag, bro. What you mean? Beware the trick bag. You are the trick bag. You just mad when it happens to you. Come on, champ. You got to be tougher than this. I believe that you are the boogeyman. You got to be the boogeyman. Yo, what's that? Monsters Inc., right? Y'all remember Monsters Inc. where they was trying to make, I forgot which one of them niggas, but they was trying to make one of them niggas scary again. You remember? Son has stopped scaring his human. He stopped scaring his human. Bro, you stop scaring your humans, bro. You got to go back to Monsters Inc. You got to go back to Monster School, champ. Facts. I believe that you can be a scary monster like how you used to be before, champ. You need Sully and the rest of them niggas. The nigga with the big eye. Oh, my soul. My son with the big eye. I forgot what my son's name is. Oh, my soul. And the big blue nigga. You need them niggas. Champ. Facts. And I believe that you can be scary again, champ. But until then, nobody's scared of you no more, champ. That's just what it is. Facts. Yeah, Mr. Goddamn says facts. Yo, bro, I be thinking about this shit different, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be like, damn, bro, this nigga not scary no more, bro. That Spody Face, the blue dude. Ed Jefe is Mike Wazowski. Oh, my soul. Ed Jefe is Mike Wazowski. Right? And my son Spody Face is Sully. Oh, my soul. Champ. We got to find one for Wack 100. Oh, my soul. We gonna have you in there getting scary again. You know what I'm saying? They not afraid of you no more, champ. They not having nightmares no more. I believed in you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, so you know what's good, especially when somebody's telling you, hey, look, bro, it's a problem. I don't know dude like that. You know, I'm going to respect you and your build, and I'm going to make sure I stay out of trouble. Because dude ain't worth it, man. I got 20 dudes in the street that if I just want to
stop saying that
and get on some shit that I supposed to be going to do something to.
Stop saying that.
Dude, I don't know this dude. He's a square.
Why you always gotta prove, man? This is what makes it bad, bro. Because when it actually happens to you, bro, this is exactly what they gonna say. Oh, he had this many people, you know what I'm saying, working for him, and at his beck and call, they would hurt people, and he admits to it in these clips. Nigga admitting to this shit. Do what you gonna say? It was just content. Come on, bro. You wildin', bro. You wildin', bro. You gotta chill, bro. I'm trying to tell you, kid. I'm trying to tell you.
Dude ain't ready. Knockout bait, bro. He ain't got the heart, bro, to even deal with the rage and wrath that comes with that. But from what I'm seeing, Adam is telling him come in. Dude's talking about his WWE. I'm not Brick Baby, bro. I don't know what the fuck a WWE is. You ain't never heard me use that terminology to refer to nothing when it comes to sitting at a podcast table. I don't run them type of plays, homie. That ain't what I do. I'm gonna tell you, yeah, dude's good. I'm not good with that. Okay, I'm gonna excuse myself. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not finna.
So you, Spody Face, and DC Baby Draco wasn't some WWE shit? It was a controlled type of chaos. So chaotic, in fact, that one person didn't know that the other person was going to be there. But because you felt like both parties had enough respect for you, you made it happen. Adam felt like both of y'all had enough respect for him where y'all wouldn't fight, just like how you did with Spody Face. This is facts. Right? And both of y'all did, bro. You have a tremendous amount of respect for Adam.
to do that because I gotta respect the building your Wack. I tapped in what you said, it was good, and then we ran it, then you did. Then I'm out of line. But when I tell you, hey, I'm cool with Doughboy, we can do that, but I'll not do it a little too disrespectful, right? It don't matter what you think. You know what I'm saying? When a man is telling you, man, I'm older than you, I got more responsibilities and kids than you. So if a man
Listen, right? My last job I had before we go to JEFE, because we done with my nigga Peanut Chew, right? The last job I had, I was working, and y'all niggas could probably go back in my videos 5 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever, when I was first doing my videos and shit. I was working for Verizon, right? I was doing the customer service shit on the phone, I promise y'all. I was doing the customer service shit on the phone. And my manager was 19 years old. I said, I'm not doing this shit no more. Facts. I'm not, she afraid. Shorty, and salute to her, I forgot her name and all that. You know what I'm saying? But she used to be so afraid to reprimand me and all that. Like, she used to be afraid to chastise me and shit. Like, cause nigga, I used to be cursing customers out. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be cursing customers out, my nigga. I swear to God, bro. Cause customers will violate you. I used to cuss customers the fuck out. And all that shit be recorded. Nigga, I cuss a customer out and hang up on them niggas. Yo, fuck you, nigga. Boop. Hang up on them niggas. Shorty be wild afraid, my nigga. Wild afraid to put me in trouble, on my soul. But I'm just saying that to say this, right? Bro, he's the boss. So all that, he younger than you and you older than him and all this other shit, that shit don't mean nothing. He don't care about that. That's his establishment, nigga. This is what happens when you work for somebody that's younger than you. On my soul. Can we hear your customer service voice? I ain't really have no customer service voice. Promise you, I ain't really have no customer service voice. Nigga, I was talking just like this. Just like this. On my soul. CJ Nighthawk with the 10 bricks says, what they do out there would get them, especially Wack, ran down on with their people present. Anywhere else, like down here in South Atlanta, the kind of stuff they do is considered despicable. Nah, facts, yo, listen, man. This is why they don't want to move nowhere else in the world, right? This is why a lot of niggas don't like to move outside of where they feel comfortable. Because when you go to other places, bro, it's different. It's different. You not about to be talking about nobody that got big artillery and all that and riding around with their shit, bro. You not. You not, unless you want to bang out. Unless you want to bang out, right? It's nasty work. It's nasty work indeed, champ. On my soul. Champ. The shaven VELL, champ. Nah, bro. That's not it, champ. On my soul. Where's that? Where's that, champ?
760. I'm late, I take a jet. Rolling watches with these Cubans. Niggas die for disrespect. Press that button.
That shit trash, and you got smuts on your shirt. Already we see the smuts, champ. You've been eating. You've been eating, champ. You've been eating snacks. Crunchy snacks. Salty snacks. On my soul. Savory snacks. Champ, put your thumbs in the chat for that VELL, champ. On my soul. For that good VELL. And if you haven't hit that like button, please go ahead and hit that like button one time for your man Steeneriski. We got 300 people in the chat. I need At least. Nah, I'm not even gonna do that, champ. Nigga, you know I don't do that. On my soul. I be hating when niggas do that shit. Bro, we got 80 niggas in the chat. I need 70 likes. Like, bro. Niggas is laughing at you saying that and still not liking the video. On my soul. They still not liking the video, champ. On my soul. Look at all those goddamn thumbs, though. Right? I take it. Look at all them goddamn thumbs, champ. That's what's most beautiful, champ, right? That's what's most beautiful. Why would you let them shave you like that? It's diabolical. Why you would let them shave? Like, bro, you gotta stop going. Yo, listen, right? Stop going to the poppies, bro. Stop going to the poppies, bro. They got you looking like Big Papi Ortiz out here, bro. On my soul. They got you looking like Big Papi. On my soul. They got you looking like Big Papi Ortiz out here, bro. Straight up, bro. Nah, facts, bro. They try to hit you with the Big Papi out here, bro. This goddamn shape up came with a free Papa John's pepperoni slice. On my soul. It came with a wet, but yet toasted Papa John slice. On my soul. They hit you with the biggest of Papi Ortiz's, champ. The big Ortiz Poppies they did, champ. On my soul. You gotta stop going to them niggas, bro. They got you looking despicable right now, champ. On my soul. Ah. Ah, yeah, champ. This nigga is crazy, son. Ah, champ. Bro, you gotta stop going to them niggas, bro. You gotta stop going to them niggas, bro. On my soul. It look like if you shave a bulldog. On my soul. It look like if you get angry and you just like, yo, you know what? I'm about to just shave my entire bulldog. On my soul. Nasty work. So Tam is fired from No Jumper, which I don't really care about. But this is the part that I was wondering about right here. It says Tam said that she's not a strong black woman. Tam said she's not a strong black woman. Of course, somebody that Neem loves would say that, right? It just should be making sense to me sometimes. Stuff just be making sense to me sometimes. Oh my soul, right? Of course, somebody that Neem champions would say some dumb shit like this. Hit that like button, subscribe. Salute to September Timbre for the 5 gifted memberships. 5 of y'all will become members now, thanks to September Timbre. Salute to you, champ. On my soul, champ. Let's go.
Button, and if you ring that notification bell,
oh, we right to it. I'm gonna bring you VELL. I'm gonna bring you back VELL, champ.
I'm gonna bring you Mel. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Jefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. Recipient of Hot Topics, man. We got Tams.
Who's it?
Tams Burger. We got
Tams
Tam
Burger?
on the menu. So
Tams? Is that what they call you, shorty? Tams? Oh, shorts.
So, scrolling down social media, right? And the first things in my algorithm is, Munchie B channel. Munchie B been putting some work in. So I look at the title, and the title say something about Tam being fired from No Jumper. Now, I didn't know Tam was fired, didn't think Tam was fired.
Yo, bro, they took your whole stash, bro. I thought that was it, bro. Yo, bro, they took your stash, bro. They took your stash, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You could have at least, you could have took, a Sharpie or something. I mean, you could have took a Sharpie or something. You could have took a nice Sharpie or something. You know what I'm saying? And filled that in, bro. You know what I mean? Hold on, bro. Let me see. Yep. Facts, yep. Go on, champ.
But now that I think back to Wednesday's show, she was absent. Now, she's not there every Wednesday, but she was there the Wednesday before last, been there a couple Wednesdays. You know, she be there on Fridays. And I guess she missed this Friday show. However, everything, you know, with in my personal life, I ain't really been paying attention to the cast and who's been missing and who's been there. But if this is true, this is ugly, which is looking like. But people are saying she still has no jumper in the bio. So after this video, I'm definitely going to have to go check that out. This is ugly because...
Ugly is crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Ugly is exactly what I was thinking. This is very ugly. This right here is very ugly, bro. This is terrible. What they did is terrible, bro. Terrible, bro. I would have never allowed that to happen. On my soul. I would have never allowed for that to happen, champ. On my soul. It's like somebody did that with a goddamn pressure washer, champ. They said, yo, you know what? Put away the clippers, champ. They stood up on a higher platform, champ. Strapped it down. And goddamn used a pressure washer to get you right, champ. On my soul. Salute to the pressure washers out there, champ.
What happened? Like, you know, I'm hearing stuff, people saying that it might be because she was talking about Adam 22 with DeJean Paul. Now, if so, that's rightfully so. You know, somebody gonna take that disrespectful. You know, you on another pod with somebody that they consider ops or somebody they consider done and wrong, and you speaking on them, they're not gonna take that with a grain of salt. So, this is what I'm hearing. You know, I don't know if this is rumor report or if this is true, but I definitely F with Tam, you know what I'm saying? Tam, good people. But amongst this no jumper content, man, we got some other news that was kind of disturbing, you know what I'm saying, coming from Tam. So, not going to discuss that. I'm going to drop this segment to this no jumper thing. We going to speak on that. And then we going to get into this segment about Tam talking about she's weak and she's not a strong black woman.
Crazy word.
Give reasons why she think it's not a good idea to seek in or date black dudes. That being said, y'all already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
He's trying to slide right into it.
What happened, Lush?
Well,
you're a higher up.
Where's Samantha?
Well, I'll say this. Of no decision of mine, Tam is not here right now. You feel me? Like, so, you know.
Is this a permanent deal?
I don't know or believe so, and I'm not sure what conversations have been had, but it's pretty obvious to anybody who pays even cursory attention to this show that there's been tension building up between her and Adam. It seems like they get along. Sometimes it seems like they don't. When they're on the pod together, the vibe is chill, you know, and like I know that they rock with each other in certain ways, but then the things that are said other times when they're potting without the other person there,
or on other streams,
on other platforms, is not necessarily the same.
I don't watch none of y'all shit when I'm on vacation.
We
so
love
I'm
you,
trying to,
Tam.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tam, we love you.
Yeah, full with Tam.
I think most people in the chat and most people, everybody that
that's why we didn't get a group chat.
Tam
too.
gang.
I just realized that.
Yeah.
So y'all trying to give it a boot?
Ain't no y'all. You feel me? Like if I was in a
Tam cool, but she ain't all that. I mean, she cool, but she ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't all that. She alright. Little wide face John. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said she look like DJ Academics. That was crazy. On my soul. Whoever said Tam resembles DJ Academics in the chat, I seen it. I see majority of everything in the chat. Sometimes I'll just be watching the content though. But whoever said Tam Burger resembles DJ Academics, you deserve a raise. Whoever said that, champ, you deserve a raise, champ. I'm not gonna give you a raise, but you deserve one, champ. That's the point that counts, champ. On my soul. Tam is bland. Word, I mean, It's like goddamn rice. You know what I'm saying? I picture Tim as like a rice cake. Y'all niggas ever had a rice cake? On my soul, it don't matter if you have caramel, salted caramel. It's just the same shit on my soul. Gigi says Neem just wanted his tan burger. He glazed her up. Yeah, bro, like, this is what happened when niggas don't be in healthy relationships already and they still be searching. That's why I played that song in the beginning of the stream, the dreaming shit. A lot of these niggas still dreaming shit. I'm still dreaming. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas still chasing their dreams and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I already seen the play, bro. Nigga glazing fire out shorty, like. Nasty work.
Hey, shout out to the got rid of you like 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's the homegirl for sure.
Damn it, my dog. This is crazy.
Oh, wait. I did see a clip. She was talking shit about Adam with Dejan.
You still got the no jumper in the bio.
I think that's what a lot of the attention came from.
So there is still no jumper in the bio. That tells us a lot.
She's
right
just
there.
been busy today.
She might just be busy.
Fucked up.
I hope Tam eating pineapples in Inglewood somewhere.
You feel
chilling.
right? Yeah.
Inglewood.
Tam is like whole wheat on my soul. Tam is like whole wheat bread, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole wheat bread with little pieces of real wheat inside of it for extra fiber. You know what I'm saying? It's like a high fiber bread on my soul.
Like it's an island.
Yeah.
Raisin bran or something like that. Know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas get it. Shredded wheat without the frosted shredded. Know what I'm saying? Just the regular old shredded wheat. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you gotta add goddamn bananas and sugar to. Oh my soul. regular cornflakes, champ. Oh my soul.
Why can't you be eating pineapples like
Turks?
Y'all see it right there. So I guess Lush broke that. That had to be Friday. Usually, she's on that show with that cast right there. TF Third, Lush. I don't know if Suspect be there on Fridays. I thought Suspect be there on Mondays, but he might be there on Fridays as well. So it looks like, you know, she wasn't called to come in to pod. And Lush, you know, he's somebody.
Yo, who was that? Eagle Avian says, meanwhile, the rest of these hosts are half wheats. Nah, them niggas is like, it's too much. Them niggas is like a pumpernickel and goddamn shit like that. Rye. Them niggas is rye bread and shit like that. Nasty bread. Give me a nice butter bread. You know what I'm saying? Give me a nice honey butter bread or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with the, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Cool with that. These niggas be too much.
Somebody that's been at No Jumper for a minute, and I'm pretty
Wipe
sure
that
you know he's
smudge,
somebody
bro.
who's
It
privy
just
to
smudge.
the information of why she got fired. Not that it's top secret, but you know, I don't think that's just a question that I'm gonna ask. Like, hey, why Tam was fired? You know, or something like that. You know, for the most part, you know, I mind
don't
my
got no
business
pull,
unless
bro.
I see some injustice going on. Then you know, I gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? When I see that going on, but yeah, like I said, man, it's an ugly situation. Definitely when you coming into this podcast situation and people be having power beefs with former employees and or people that they was once friends with at a time. But that's why I always, you know, stand my ground and stay to myself in this power realm. You know, I don't partake in these power beefs because in these power beefs you can't really annihilate nobody unless you're doing it with content. You know, you can't write.
Sir, there's nobody else for you to beef with. Nigga, you done beef with everybody. There ain't nobody else for you to beef with. Who else you gonna beef with? You already beef with everybody. Already. You already beef with everybody, bro. There's nobody else for you to beef with, bro. Straight up, nigga, we done had you beef with ladies and gentlemen up there, champ. Spitting all over the equipment. Niggas had to buy new microphones, I heard. Allegedly. They had to purchase new microphones after your argument with Jaleese. As much water and goddamn saliva was coming out your mouth, champ.
Ride on nobody. You can't pull no straps out. I don't even really. In these power beefs, you can't really annihilate nobody unless you're doing it with content. You know, you can't ride on nobody. You can't pull no straps out. I don't even really think.
Bro, you said you was gonna jump through a hibachi window. You said you was gonna jump through a hibachi window when them essays ran down on you and your mans. You said you was standing by the hibachi because they was taking too long with your food. I remember you said you didn't order no vegetables. You said you had shrimp, steak. You had a land, air, sea combo. You had the shrimp, chicken, and goddamn steak with the fried rice. You said you told them to hold the vegetables. You was wondering why they was taking so long because your homie already got his food, remember? And you said the essays popped out. They hopped out on your mans with the blick. And you said you was so scared, you was thinking about hopping your big ass through a little window. You was gonna thread the needle. That's what you said. You said filet mignon and shrimp. Yep. Allen, champ. You remember, champ. No veggies. Remember that. No vegetables. No vegetables. He said no veg. No veg. Right? Right. You said you was going to jump through the smallest of windows, bro, because you was scared. Now all of a sudden you talk about pulling out blicks.
Think a lot of people gonna even really fight like if they see each other. It might just be like an awkward look or, you know, what's up, you know, something like that. So for me, if it's not real beef, I don't feel the need to partake in it. But, you know, if you just, you know, trashing a brand or, you know, trying to throw me in the beef, that's something entirely different. But, you know, as long as you aiming for your guy, that's going to be that. If you ever on camera, you trashing Adam 22 or you trashing somebody I'm dealing with, I'm not going to partake in a trashing unless I feel that you're a trash person or I have some things to say about you. Now, we was hearing that Tam and Adam was kind of like on rocky footing for whatever the case may be. Seemed like they had hollered a few weeks back, and it seemed that they had let bygones be bygones. You know, Adam said, you know, he wasn't tripping on Tam. He didn't have no problem with Tam. So, like I said, it's just this situation right here came.
Esau's Trey said, cuz didn't nobody want to see JEFE in their heads because they didn't nobody is like past tense. Right? And when I tell you that he said that he was so scared he was going to hop through a hibachi window, you don't say nothing about that. So skip the fact. He said, yeah, I talked to him about that T-Flash accident. Yeah, right? Yeah, but he told them who it was and how scared they had him. And what did he say about that incident? Since you spoke to him about how scared he was so scared he was going to jump through a hibachi window. What did he say about that? He said, pause, why is this nigga tongue yellow? I don't know, bro. He turned it into a goddamn salamander. Nigga had mad of the kids goddamn juicy juices and snacks. He eating the kids' snacks. Judas says rocky footing is wild, bro. This nigga is the illest nigga when it come to making up words, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's crazy.
wayward and came way from left field. So I guess it gotta be some new footage and or a new take that Dejan Paul had.
Charming Pilot with the 10 bricks said, shout out to you in the chat, brick by brick by brick. Oh my soul. Salute to you, champ.
Talking about Adam 22. Talking about Adam 22.
That's that goddamn acid reflux. Tums. Oh my soul. He said tums. Oh my soul. Yo, bro, can I find the Tum song? Ah. Oh my soul. Yo, bro, when you do that shit, right? I gotta play the Tums joint. Oh my soul. That nigga was wild it up.
From left field, so I guess it gotta be some new footage and or a new take that Dejan Paul had talking about Adam 22. Talking.
Oh my soul. Yeah, son. Nigga, that was lava that came out. He said the T-Flats was looking for some Pyrus from Compton. No. He was with some Pyrus. He got ran down on. And he said he was scared enough to jump through a window. He said he had thoughts about jumping through a hibachi window. This is all on video. He said this out of his own mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not no gangbanger. But if niggas roll up on me, it's only gonna happen one way. I'm paranoid, nigga. I got anxiety, all that. Please don't run up on me asking for nobody else with aggression. I'm telling you, bro. This is best for me and y'all. Don't run up on me playing, and don't run up on me talking about no other nigga. Yo, you making me feel threatened, bro. Wrong nigga, right state. Facts. Wrong nigga, right state. Promise you. God bless both of us.
Talking about Adam 22, and Town must have, gave her 2 cents and or gave her input. It got sent to Adam. He seen it, and he wasn't feeling it. Now, with that being said, we got to get into this other mess. So, I was kind of taken aback by this conversation that Tam was having with Dejan Paul when it comes to black man. You know what I'm saying? You can date who you want to date. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a person that's, yes, I'm pro-black and I would like to preserve my race, but hey, anything black touch, you know what I'm saying? You got that percentage of black in you, you black. So it's just like, we are human beings on this earth. You can mate with and deal with who you want to deal with. But I do feel when you are an African American or you are somebody, rather you Mexican, you know what I'm saying? And you have this ideology that's to a degree fictitious.
Bro, I know the whole story. My question is, did he explain to you why he was scared enough to potentially jump through a hibachi window? That's my only question. Did he explain why he thought about jumping through a hibachi window if he's a nigga that pull out straps and he's Mr. Tough and Jefe? Why did he think about jumping through a hibachi window? It's just a question. If he didn't answer it, that's also fine. Oh my soul. Straight up.
About your people, you gotta clean that up, Town. So we about to get into this, and you already know it's the halfway to heaven effect. We gonna commentate.
Body regularly. I like him.
I want the tweet. I want to find the tweet.
Oh, the tweet. I remember the tweet because Dejan and I talked about this.
Correct. I'm finding the tweet. Fuck what y'all talking
when we were out, and I was like,
yo, bro, why you look like goddamn Quaker right now? Like, what's going on with the outfit? It's just like, I feel like you try too hard to not seem like a thizzot. On my soul, like you go way too hard to try to not be a thizzot. Or try not to present. You don't try to present yourself as a thizzot. On my soul. But you definitely got that Quaker Oats wife type of vibe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pilgrim. Word, right? On my soul. Yo, bro, trying to tell you, bro. Yo, bro, look, bro. Yo, what type of shit you on, Tim? What type vibe you on right now is just what I'm asking, right? You like you about to churn some mean butter on my soul. You look like you got the wrist. See, but look, you might have the proper wrist action, though. You like you a professional churner. That might be good on my soul. That might be a good thing on my soul. Who wouldn't love a professional churner, champ? You just churning. Goddamn arms don't never get tight, champ. You got the perfect churning wrist on my soul. Champ. Champ. Nah, bro, the outfit wild. I ain't gonna lie, the outfit wild. And this nigga right here is the wildest. This is the yo, bro. I'm not even gonna, bro. I don't want no smoke, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Dejan was irritated that this person is not black. You already know how I give it up.
I had no idea that this gentleman she had been tweeting about. This was last week because our meeting was Friday, so it had to be last Friday. But they having girls talk. I had no idea that Tam. Nigga said, sister. Never knew how much I missed ya. Niggas having sister talk. With sibling synchronicity. Oh my soul. Yes, say chill. 11 Comics says, nah, yo, Tam is cooked. Shorty had me create her a comic strip just for her to call herself weak. About to delete that ish after the stream. Delete that and make one in Stino on my soul. This is why you should only champion champions, champ. Can you say that 3 times fast? This is why you should always champion champions, champ. Straight up. Go ahead and make a Stino comic and I'll post it on my page, nigga. Straight up. Was on Twitter. Tweet, I want to get a Vili on my butt and thoughts, but I don't.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I'm going to leave that one alone. Dejan mad I don't want to slick my edges and play dumb to date these niggas?
Yes.
You want to explain that one?
It's
she's self-hating.
Go ahead. Self-hate.
Yup.
I do my time.
She said she don't want to slick her edges in order to date no black man. You don't want to slick your edges? That sound like a you problem. On my soul. That sound like a you problem, champ. On my soul. You can send it to toughstino@gmail.com, champ. toughstino@gmail.com. Or you can just send it to my Instagram. Message me on Instagram, tough_stino. On my soul. You don't want to slick. So you want these little nasty ass micro mini dreads in your shit? Oh my soul. Hey, listen, man. It's all up to you. It's all up to you, champ. On my soul. Edges and play dumb to date these niggas?
Yes.
And play dumb.
It's simple. We were out.
Self-hate.
Self-hate. I did my time. we were walking back from the event that we went to, a little business meeting, and Dejan was asking me like, oh, because he's seeing whatever tweet, I'm going out with someone, and I'm like, yeah. And he's like, is this person black? I'm like, no. And then we keep talking about that. They're not white, but they're not black. And I was like, Dejan, I'm about to slick my edges and be like doing all this to date a black man. Like, to date a black man is hard. You gotta learn how to, you gotta know how to cook, twerk, be therapist, be nice all the time, always be smiling. You gotta have your hair perfect. You gotta have your body. You gotta have a BBL. Like it's too many rules.
A lot of that is straight up bullshit, right? The twerking and all that. I've never seen my girl twerk. I've never seen my girl twerk, and the way she wear her hair is the way she wear her hair, because that's how she like to wear it. I never once said slick your edges, and my girl don't slick her edges and all that crazy shit and all that. My girl don't do that. My girl's a grown-ass woman, on my soul, grown-ass woman. As a matter of fact, I tell my girl all the time, she remind me of Claire Huxtable. Just the way she wear her hair and just how she carry herself, like yo, that's a Claire Huxtable. That's a goddamn Felicia Rashad hairstyle right there. Know what I mean? Like, with the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit look ill, like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, let me say you got your Claire Huxtable on, know what I mean? And the other part about her comment is, you know, I don't want to sound cliche or anything like that, but being a woman to a black man is probably one of the hardest things to just because the time we have, bro. The shit we've been through, the shit we still going through. It's very hard to be us. So I know it's harder for the ones that's supposed to hold us down in the household. So just say, you're right, you're not cut out for that. You're not cut out for that responsibility of, you know, being that type of queen champ. On my soul. Right? It's a difference if you just got with somebody because you was attracted to them, but you're purposely not trying to meet nobody that's self-hating. You know what I'm saying? That's self-hating.
I want y'all to cook her in the clip pages. You are wrong for this, Tam. I have to disagree. My sister done burnt too many bridges, and there's nothing I can do for her now. How is it too much work for you as a black woman to date?
Hood fella says, my girl is a decent chef, but we will find stuff together to try to cook, mess up and try again. I'm a better cook than my girl. My girl cook certain shit better than me that I don't know how to cook or that I don't want to learn how to try, but I know how to cook more of a wide range of things better than she does. So I cook majority of the time, but I like to cook. It's all about finding somebody that is your counterbalance. She don't really have to learn how to cook too much because I like to cook. You know what I'm saying? I got the grill, nigga. I'm going to be grilling the whole summer. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to find somebody to, I don't like washing dishes, but she washes the dishes. I take out the trash. You know what I'm saying? And she don't twerk not one time. I don't know, bro. I don't, like, this is why you can't champion anybody. You know what I'm saying?
A black man, it should feel natural to you.
It should, but I just said, John, they want so much stuff, and I'm just a regular girl. I'm not a strong black woman.
So you mean to tell I'm not mad at that discussion.
That shit was cute, right? That shit was cute, right? That shit was wild cute, right? Oh, man, bro. I'm just a regular girl. I'm not a strong black woman. What would your father think? So your father didn't teach you enough in his time raising you to where you can find a decent man of whatever race, but a decent black man? Not to say you gotta find one. I'm just saying he didn't raise you enough to where you couldn't find that. Imagine what your pops think raising you for you to say some shit like that.
I'm sure it gets exhausting having to be Harriet Tubman. So you mean to tell me that a non-black man has less expectations of you, a sister, than a black man? And in what specific ways?
Hate to say it, yeah. I feel like a black man, y'all aren't gonna like this, but we're being transparent. I feel like you guys grew up watching your mom like do everything and handle everything and be super strong and like.
Nope. My mom's got her master's now. My mom's about to retire and all that shit, right? But when I was a kid, until the time that my moms and pops broke up, when I was a teenager and shit, nigga, my moms ain't hardly even work, bro. My moms ain't work. My pops handle everything. My pops paid for everything, bro. He bought her car. He had a car. We had the biggest crib in my neighborhood. That's the stereotype that I think you fed into, and that you believe. You believe that all of us grow up seeing our moms handle everything, so in turn, we make our shorties handle everything. But in reality, this is what's crazy, right? I seen my pops handle everything, so now I'm want to handle everything. I'm the nigga that if I can't handle everything, I get angry. I get depressed, like, damn, bro, like, this is why I work so hard to make sure I can handle everything. Because that's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? So that's a common misconception, and that's very nasty for you to spread that narrative and that talking point as one of us, which I don't know if you are. You may be not us. You know what I'm saying?
Like, be everything to everybody, and like I said, I'm not that. I'm very weak. I'm lame. I have allergies. I be in my bed. I be watching TV. Like, I'm just doing a bunch of other stuff that's not taking care of people, and y'all don't like that.
All right, pause.
So where their mom was like,
damn, Tim. Yo, somebody tell Neem to explain this. It's okay to not like whoever you want to, or like whoever you want to like, bro, but this is crazy work. You trying to make it seem like we all some little bozo niggas that's mommy boys, mama's boys and shit like that, bro. Bitch, what are you talking about? What the hell is she talking about, bro?
I have allergies. I be in my bed. I be watching TV. Like, I'm just doing a bunch of other stuff that's not taking care of people, and y'all don't like that.
All right, pause.
So where their mom was like, perhaps she didn't.
Yo, bro, I cooked dinner tonight, and my girl was upstairs resting or whatever from her day of work or whatever. Nigga, I cooked dinner, put that shit on the fucking bed, on the fucking bed tray. You know what I'm saying? The shit that go over you and all that for the bed and breakfast. Put a plate on there and took that shit upstairs. So she was like, oh, I was about to come downstairs and get out. I said, yeah, but I know you tired. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we been together for 8 years. This is just sad, bro. Like, that, it should be funny, but this should be sad too, bro. Like, bitch, you never had a nigga take care of you before? Like, you never had a nigga... you never had a nigga glaze your buns before, champ. Oh, my soul. You never had a babe who love you enough to take care of you. And you can say that, right? You can say, I'm not worth... Yo. I'm not worth a nigga really taking care of me like that. Everybody I choose does me horrible. Oh my, just say that, but don't blame it on all of us, bro. Because some of us, a lot of us, take really good care of the people that we with. It's just facts.
Didn't have a job. And she was just in the house.
Are you saying black men didn't grow up with mothers that are kept women? You're wrong, sister. That's a wrong assumption.
Well,
that's wrong. It is wrong.
Grew up with their mom being kept women. Probably not the largest percent. But
and they probably already like married a lady and they've been treating her nice since high school. So it's like I never had the chance to date him. But the ones that are out on the prowl, it's like the ones that want to date a strong black woman.
Nigga, I met my shorty in the store, corner store. She accidentally paid for my Doritos. True story. She accidentally paid for my Doritos and I was trying to give her her money back because I didn't want her to pay for my shit. Like, nah, you don't got to do that. Like, nah, it's nothing. I'm like, it's nothing. God, let me get your number now. What you talking about? You gotta give me something. You can't just buy a nigga chips, his favorite chips. Purple bag, Doritos. You can't do that, champ. On my soul. You gotta give me something now. You gotta give me that number, champ. On my soul. Yeah. And I wasn't in school, nigga. I was 30. See how that works?
And like I told y'all, I need help. I'm a damsel in distress. Saved, I need to be.
Tam's not wrong for feeling how she's feeling.
Worthless.
Tam is just wrong for saying how she's feeling.
She's worthless.
Because
I'm not saying disparaging things. I'm saying y'all need somebody like more capable
Who is
than I am.
y'all?
I'm not capable. All I got is outfits and personality.
Tam tweeted, so it's our third date in 5 days. Oh yeah, I'm telling you business. So it's our third date in 5 days, and I want to kiss the man, but I don't want to start a sex countdown. So I just walked away wearing this jacket like a loser. I mean a loser. And got in my car. Good night, Backstreet Boy.
Yes.
And she was talking about a non-black man in this tweet. She also tweeted, because her brother said, Tam is disappointing me every time she opens her mouth about anything dealing romantically with a nigga. I'm finna RKO her. She said, I know I'm the realest nigga you know, but I'm also a girl. I don't have to act cool or nonchalant about love. I'm not a pimp, I'm a player. And last but not least, Dejan, man, I don't want to slick my edges and play dumb to date these niggas. These damn near need to be tweet of the week. I can't believe Dejan, man.
Mind you, with the goddamn head full of silk yaki. On my soul. Mind you, you're tweeting that with that. So it's not the hairstyle. It's not the hairstyle. Because obviously, from what you said, you could do what you say we like. This is what you say we like, right? You could do that. You actually do that. There's a picture right here. You don't have to have edges.
And I don't want to slick my edges and play dumb to date these niggas. These damn near need to be tweet of the week. I can't believe.
What I'm going to say about this, right? Tam knows self. So I would hate to try to dispute.
Yeah, don't speak for the good men out there. Don't speak for the good black men out there. Please, bro. Please, bro. Don't speak for us, because you are not us, bro.
What somebody is telling you about self. But when I looked at Tam, did I see that? Nah. I didn't see no weak black woman or anything like that. A black woman that wasn't strong. Actually, I thought, I was staring in looking at a black woman who was strong, And I think that's why most of the...
I never once called Shorty a queen or none of that. Niggas was losing their mind. Y'all was losing y'all mind, bro. As soon as a shorty came in there fully dressed, all of a sudden she was Queen Sheba. It was just Harriet Tubman and all types of shit y'all was calling her, bro. This Sojourner Truth. This is the next Sojourner Truth, champ. On my soul. Nigga. It's like a weird John to me. On my soul, just like a weird little John to me. It's all good. Just like a little weird John. A little weird goddamn mothball smelling John. You know what I'm saying? Like you smell like little mothballs. You put mothballs in all her drawers and closet spaces. On my it's just a aroma of mothballs. A little paleo string cheese eating adult. You know what I'm saying? She like she always packing a pocket of paleo string cheese, champ. How you pack a pocket of paleo, champ? On my soul. As an adult. She do that shit string by string too on my soul. She just. Hey, yo, put the shit away, champ. Put the shit away, champ. On my soul.
The time, you know, people on the pod, you know, looked at her in a certain light and or called her queen and or treated her with respect and never tried to treat her like a hood rat, you know what I'm saying? Because we see that she carried herself, you know what I'm saying, in a respectable and high regard in her manner. You feel me? That's how she carries herself, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, it's hard to follow what he just said because he says in and end and he interchanges them for each other. So he may say and or he may say in, but it's the same shit to him.
And so I didn't see no weakness. And then, you know, just listening to her, you know, I remember this woman came in and said that, you know, she don't want no sympathy. You know, like basically she don't want to sympathize or like as a man. You feel me? She don't want a weak man because she was raised by a man. You feel me? So the image she sees a lot is her father. So, she, you know, she's like basically, I'm not the soft type. But this right here explains the total polar opposite. This is explaining softness. This is explaining like sympathy. And she's basically saying that she don't think a black man has this to offer. Like basically a black man is looking for a mother. You know, a black man is looking for sympathy. A black man is looking for somebody to be sorry for him.
Says somebody that she is saying that she's wrong, but this is what I mean by you can't say nothing about that because that's not your crib. Your name ain't on no paperwork. You came out of jail, you moved in with your baby mother, bro. Your name ain't on no paperwork. She wanted you gone today, you'll be gone, bro. This is she means you. She means you. You needed somebody to help you and to deal with how you are as a person and put a roof over your head and shit after you came out of jail. You're not somebody that could go put your name on paperwork and all that other shit, bro. You're not. You're just not, bro. Nobody's going to want you to rent any of their properties or anything like that. And your credit is not good enough to buy a crib.
I don't think that's the case. You know, me, although I know she's not talking about me, but I am the black man, so I fall in that percentage. But, you know, as far as my name. But I'm not looking for sympathy. I think it's all about how you experience life.
I guarantee you, after doing 12 or 10 years in jail, when you came out, you was looking for sympathy, bro. Period. Yes, bro. Yes. You was looking for sympathy, champ. Guaranteed. Not gonna hold you, bro. All niggas, when they get out of jail, they look for sympathy. So you are that person. No loud talk. 7-4 with the 2 bricks. Salute for the bricks. Champ says motherland of Jodies, aka the baby boys. On my soul. The baby boys with the grown-up VELLs. Talk about you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You not like you not was she. You not the exception. You not the no, bro.
You've been through life, what you striving for in life. Because I've seen mama's boys, but most of the gangsters. Or, you know, not even gangsters. Most of the dudes who's rough around the edges, you know, but still have some intellect that have been through some things. I don't really see them like as mama boys in a form that's just up under their mama and then calling their mom for any and everything. Like, I'm a person, I love my moms to death. And I don't speak to my moms every day, but I love her with everything I have in me and I will do anything for her. You know what I'm saying? And what I have, I will give to her. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't disrespect her. But that doesn't mean that I'm looking for some sympathy and I'm under my mom. So I think that.
He's totally misunderstanding what she's saying. He missed everything of what she said, even though she wasn't right. He's taking it for a literal sense. That's because he doesn't know how a man should really take care of a woman. So he doesn't really understand that she just wants to be taken care of. Being a nigga that, what she's saying, raised by the moms and all that, she feels like you won't be able to take care of her. You're going to want her to do a lot of things that you should possibly be doing. Like fixing sheetrock, like man shit, making sure her nails stay done, and not keep getting them pay for it to keep getting it done, but make sure she ain't chipping the nail doing the plumbing and shit. You know what I'm saying? She want to be on her princess girl swag. You know what I'm saying? She didn't mean you literally want to be with your mother all day. She mean you trying to make her be the strong mother that you had because your mother had no choice. She's trying to have a choice, right? But what she doesn't understand is that it's also niggas that understand that. The VELL is just not one of them. You know what I'm saying? But there is some of us that understand that, right? Because some of us actually are smart.
Take with Tam, that was way left field because that is not the percentage on a high level or totem pole of black men. Now, I can see her saying that, man, a lot of the black men, the good ones, might be in jail or, you know, messing with women or other races.
Why would it be better niggas in jail, bro? Why would it be better pics in jail, bro? Why would it be better pics in jail? Why would it be better pics in jail, bro? She's trying not to deal with that. Why would it be better pics in jail, bro? What do we... You know what, bro? It's late, bro. What time is it, bro? It's late, bro. It's 12.
Heard that. It's like the
shit,
conversation Doughboy, Sporty Face,
yeah,
the
bro,
suspect was having a week ago.
Bro.
But
yep, come on.
The mama boy thing and, you know, sympathy and one support. I can't see that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
Yo, bro, you want to know what being a man is, bro? Being a man is, right? Having to walk your laundry a mile to the laundromat and a mile back without no goddamn cart. See, I believe a nigga like JEFE would divide all that laundry up, his laundry, his girl laundry, his kids laundry. He would divide that laundry up, right? And he would have his shorty carry some of that. Me, I was throwing that shit on my back when we first moved out here, nigga. I ain't have no car. We was trying to get ourselves right. Do that shit on my back, nigga. Groceries, all that, nigga. I'm walking to the supermarket, nigga. Like this. While back, $150 worth of groceries, nigga, in my hands. It's true facts. Also, my shorty don't gotta goddamn go through that shit. That's the type of shit she talking about. You could go through shit, but as long as she don't feel the effects of it, is what really matters. And I learned that. You know what I'm saying? My shorty would never know how it feels to goddamn carry anything miles and miles or anything like that. Wanna know why? Because I did that shit. That's what being the man is. That's what she talking about. A lot of y'all niggas' moms had to do that because there was no dad around to do that, or the dad that was around just wasn't shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you got a strong back too. Like, you better carry some of these clothes. No. I'm gonna go wash the clothes. You don't gotta do none of this heavy lifting and sweating and all that shit. Let me go ahead and go do that shit. And when I bring it back, have one rolled up for me, and you can fold the clothes. That's it. You don't gotta worry. She be like, oh, but you gonna be all right. Oh man, it's a lot of clothes. Nah, I'm good. Damn, no Uber or Lyft. Yo, look, right? So at that time, like, bro, it was a mile down the road. And I was still on my strongman shit, so I just used to just get ahead, bro. It don't make no sense to spend that $10 ago. Like, shit was right down the road, but it was a long walk. It was a long walk. I ain't gonna hold you, but it was like, bro, the price to have did that shit, like, shit was $10, $12 to go fucking right down the road. Nah, man, I pocket that bread. Bro. Go ahead, give me a workout anyway. That's how I was looking at that shit, like a workout. Go ahead, bro, you get a workout anyway. Now I got a car, it's different. But the whole goddamn thing of it all, right? She ain't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to do it. That's what it's all about. Algorithm says that was money for dinner or money for whatever else. I was cool, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? Nigga, I'm a big dude, bro. Nigga, I put that shit on my shoulders. Wow. Big ass bag. Wow. Fuck. Throw that shit on my shoulder. Keep that shit moving on my soul. By the time she know it, I'm back with clean clothes for everybody. Like fucking Santa Claus. Big ass sack of clothes, clean clothes, shit smelling wild good. Throw that shit on the bed. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, you know, like I said, I thought, you know, this was a strong woman, you know, just like she ain't act hard, but just, you know, you don't have to act hard. You know, being hard is not strong. Just, you know, her energy and how, you know, she carried herself, you know, with class. You know, you carry yourself with class and you carry yourself a certain type of way, it takes, you know, a strength, you know, a ore, you know what I'm saying? You know, a strong ore to do these things. So, I don't know. I just think this is just, excuse for dating outside the race. You know, if she like different man or she feel dudes
really
outside
like
the black
that.
man, you know, gonna treat her different and gonna sympathize with her and treat her how she want to be treated. You know, I think she just should just say that. With that being said, I'm gonna conclude this here. It's your boy Young and
Nasty work, man. Nasty work indeed. Algorithm says Stino the perfect person to work with when you working for the agency. Job gonna get done no matter what, and he ain't gonna say much. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. Shit gotta get done, bro. That's what happens when you have men around you taking care of shit, bro. Like, nigga, I used to ask my pops all the time, yo, why are you doing that, bro? Like, cause they gotta get done. I just see this nigga on top of the roof, nigga. Mind you, we had the biggest crib in the hood. Biggest yard, biggest crib in the hood, bro. This nigga used to be on top of the roof. I remember that nigga fell out the tree trying to build us a tree house. On my soul, the nigga fell out the tree trying to build us a tree house, bro. I seen the nigga fall. I'm doing my homework. I see the nigga fall, champ. Oh, past the window. Wow. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, why you doing all this? Shit got to get done. I got to do it. Like, nigga, ain't nobody else going to do it. Got to get done. So, yeah, man, shit got to get done, bro. Nigga, ain't no questions asked, bro, especially when you got a family, bro. There ain't no questions asked, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. Trust me, I be tired as hell, bro. Cutting grass and doing hedges and fixing shit around the crib and all that, and just making sure that my family has a easier life than I have. Like, their comfortability, they're supposed to be more comfortable than you at all times. You know what I'm saying? That's just the life of I told my shorty that shit too. I said, yo, niggas be thinking mothers have it crazy, but in a real family dynamic, the way I was raised, the dads, if you think about it, the dads have the roughest time, bro. And it's all joy. Like, we have to learn how to make y'all joy make us happy. Because don't nobody go hard to make niggas happy like the fathers happy. So our happiness comes from seeing us make y'all happy. If y'all can understand. And I had to really understand that shit, bro. Like, it's not about if the dad is happy. It's never about if the dad is happy, except for his birthday and Father's Day. Other than that, it's about if the kids is happy and if the wife is happy, bro. And that's the terrible but yet amazing part of being a father and husband. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, shorties really think niggas like mowing the grass. Like, my shorty, oh yeah, so, yo, she said this shit to me. Oh, you know, you just gonna go ahead and just mow the grass. You know, you like doing that shit anyway. I like mowing. I'm allergic to grass. I've been allergic to grass my whole entire life. What? You think I like fixing shit? Hey, but whatever makes them happy, man, that's what we signed up for, bro. There's animals that, you know, the male puts the goddamn babies inside their back and all that. Like the goddamn the seahorse and all that. There's frogs like that too, nigga. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they get their whole body up. That's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit is what it is. Algorithm says I could do that with my eyes closed, but I still rather not. Bro, who wants to be in the hot ass sun, nigga? I live down south now. Who want to be in the hot ass sun mowing the lawn? It's not just mowing the lawn. You got to empty the bag. You like it's dirty, it's dusty. But who want to do that, champ? On my soul, who want to do that, champ? Right? Who want to do that? Diddy did it. Says, come on, champ. It should be about the man, too. I mean, it do. It do sometimes, but like I said, man, the majority of it all, bro, is niggas making sure their family is comfortable. I'm not gonna say shorties don't do the same. You know, trying to cook and clean and all that, but niggas do that shit too, nigga. I do that shit too, you know what I'm saying? I do that shit too, bro. I think fathers really, there's nothing else besides making everybody else happy. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. Me seeing my son graduate and all that shit happy. Me seeing my girl go back to school because I made it to where she can take time to go back to school and get her degrees and all that. That makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that makes me happy, bro. That's what it is. I play my little video games and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But salute to y'all, champ. Salute to everybody that was here tonight. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that like button, subscribe. Go ahead and turn the notification bells on so you won't miss a live, man. Come back in like 10 minutes and hit that goddamn hype button for your man Stina Reski, champ. On my soul. If you got any merchandise or anything you want to promote, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram at tough_Stino or email me at toughstino@gmail.com and I will promote your stuff just like I'm doing now. And he's back. Y'all know him as Moona Scott. We know him as Mr. Cornbread. Salute to y'all. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow, champ. On my
Oh, that's been a long
That's
on my
cornbread,
platform.
real
And it's
cornbread.
turned out-
was in my pocket. When you said, hey, it was in my pocket. Now, when you said that homeward, I told them I got homeward in my pocket. That's it right there. Yeah, I got homeward in my pocket.